Murky Divers, originally released back in June, has finally gotten a new update. The big update. Because this is version 1.0, making it the first update of the full version of the game. Bye-bye, early access. You may have already played the beta before its launch, but there's a lot to talk about and you may have missed some stuff. So let's cut straight to the chase and talk about everything you need to know about Murky Divers Update 1.0. First things first are some new Christmas decorations for your submarine. Wreaths, candy cane, even snowmen now all exist inside the sub. FarmerCore even remembered to bring presents for all their hardworking divers. Not exactly sure how it's snowing underwater, but I live in Texas, so this is the closest thing to snow I'm gonna get this year. The decorations between the three different subs are slightly different as well. For example, the bottom section of the 2-player sub has somehow completely frozen over. The TV has a nice cozy fireplace for you to sit next to, and it's just a straight up Christmas vibe. But before you even get to see the decorations, you've got to set up your game, and you can do that by using the new fully customizable lobbies. When creating a lobby, you will first have the option to choose one of 3 different difficulties. There's easy, which has 10-minute expeditions, more body parts, less creatures, higher quotas, and slower police tracking. Normal, which has 8-minute expeditions, and it's just the regular experience you've been playing this whole time. Finally, there's hard, which has 7-minute expeditions, faster police tracking, and even more creatures. However, if you click on advanced down at the bottom, you'll be given access to change just about every aspect of your game. This includes your health, oxygen, speed, the theme of your car so you can change back to Halloween or the normal decor. There's a toggle to have all the ship upgrades automatically unlocked. You can change how much starting money you have, what creatures you want to see, and how frequently. This is really nice because it's even separated into categories. You can also change the rarity for things like body parts, ducks, and traps, and if you want, you can make your sub available for up to 16 people. This is reminiscent of what Dark Hours did with their custom lobbies, except in my opinion, this is way better. Definitely take advantage of this. I've been giving myself some extra health and speed to help record these videos, and you're for sure gonna need it because of some of the other things they've added in this update. For example, 1.0 gave us a new biome called the Laboratories, and the lore on this place is pretty interesting. FarmerCore's darkest secret brings Murky Divers back to its essence, the eerie wreckage and haunting depths that started it all. Hidden within a biome reminiscent of the original wrecks lies the Diver Creation Facility, the birthplace of FarmerCore's elite divers. This once vital site fell to ruin due to the company's insatiable greed, ambition, imprisoning Atlantis' aliens as mere decorations in executive aquariums. The aliens eventually broke free, unleashing chaos as they took control of the divers in production, slaughtered the staff, and transformed into the sinister copycat creatures now lurking in the shadows. FarmerCore anticipated that some secrets might prove too dangerous to contain. To safeguard the integrity of its operations, a self-destruct mechanism was installed within the Diver Creation Facility, a last resort measure to erase all evidence should the unimaginable occur. Some say this is FarmerCore's scariest biome so far. That last part about this place being scary is no joke. The laboratories are huge, and there's 2 different variants for the outside. There's the big company building, and also like a little cave secret entrance like thing. As soon as you swim in, there's a big ominous red light right there at the front to greet you, kind of setting the stage for everything else to come. There's a lot of different rooms, halls, corridors, dead ends even that I kept getting lost in. And maybe it's just me, but I feel like the labs have like no lighting and are way darker than any of the other biomes. Regardless though, be careful while you're in the labs because there you can find both of the new creatures added in this update. I'll play a clip from my previous video showing this thing here in the next 5 seconds, so if you don't want to be spoiled, skip ahead to the next chapter, but otherwise, I give you the copycat. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell? What? Hello? Is that me?
Oh, there you are.
What the fuck? Did I not hit that thing first of all? Why is this me? Oh shit! Fuck this guy, wait. Oh! What? God damn! Wait a minute! Get off of me, what is happening? That just sucked away all of my oxygen. Oh my god. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. Damn! Mind you, that clip was before this update had even come out, so this thing really freaked me out. The copycat is a mimic creature that will copy you or your teammate's voice to lure you in. Once you get too close, it will grab you, sucking away all but the last little bit of your oxygen. Not gonna lie, I was a little upset to see another mimic creature in one of these games, but this thing taking away your oxygen is crazy, so I'm fine with it. There was another new creature added though, called the baby puker. This is a tiny bubblefish that will gag out bombs, automatically detonating when you approach it, hence the name puker. This thing can only be found in vents and tunnels and is just about the dumbest thing on earth because it will literally blow itself up with the bombs. He's pretty cute though, so we'll cut him some slack. There were also 3 new suits added to the game. First, there's the diver scientist, which you need to destroy the new laboratory biome and make it out alive in order to acquire. If you remember from before, when they were talking about the laboratories, they told us a self-destruct mechanism was installed within the diver creation facility. To do this, first you need to find the room with the giant globe in it. One of the side rooms in here will lead to an office containing a 4-digit code. You'll know you're in the right place because you'll see these blasters pointing to a hole in the wall. If you see this, you know you're really close by. Once you have the 4-digit code, go back to the globe room and find the control room. Put the code in, and then it's a race back to the entrance before the whole place explodes. Next, there's Farmer Claws, which is really easy to get. Just place any loot item in a nest of a sea monkey and you can unlock it. Finally, there's the cleaner, which you need to put 10 trash items in the water by the rubber ducks in the black market. I really love how they're continuing to add new suits to the game, and it's not just like 1 or 2 at a time. Obtaining all the suits is kind of like the main challenge of this game. It makes you do all this crazy stuff in order to obtain them, which is important because that's how you keep players invested in the game. And I'm a big fan of the way all these suits look in the game, so I'm really looking forward to see what other suits they add in the future. There's some other improvements they added as well, including a new FOV slider, which you can access in the menu. This thing goes up to 120 degrees, which is a little too wide in my opinion, but it's there if you want it. They also added a new blackout effect, which will happen when you hit 0 oxygen, adding to the tension and pressure of losing oxygen underwater. They've added a QR code in the game menu, your sub, and throughout the expedition sites, which you can use to access the Murky Divers Discord at any time. They've also added 3 different rarity types for your dive suits: rare, common, and legendary, and your progress will now be saved whenever you leave a game. Just a couple more things to talk about. Right now, let's go over all the bug fixes added in this update. Fix submarine net not working in the big submarine. Fix several ending mugshot bugs with poses and positions. Fix the duck growing in scale after each save. Fix focus loss with controller after an error message. Fix several sound issues between upper and lower decks in the big submarine. Fix small behavior bugs of the selfish sun. Progress towards time diver and flusher outfits are now correctly tracked. Pumpkins shredded from a cart are now counted for the pumpkin outfit. Fix gobblers sometimes puking divers through the ground. Fix gobbler death that was not releasing the diver in its belly. Chameleon gobbler is now correctly stunned after puking a diver. Fix offset sometimes happening on divers' bodies. Fix giant swimming through the black market. Fix dispenser sometimes spawning items under the ground. Fix ink from chicken never disappearing if it died. Fix grab module VFX replaying. Fix display of games in join game menu. Fix biome name display on depth station. Fix previous creatures sound persisting when changing depth in navigation. Fix the kibble not being deleted from the cart when expiring. And fix text overflowing in some languages. Lastly, and maybe what I'm most excited about, is the mod support. I thought it would be coming this update, but this is what Ember's Games has to say. Our intelligence department is aware of the extreme desire for mod support. We can officially confirm that mod support will be available in the next update. We want to deliver the best possible mod support for Murky Divers. For that, we need experienced modders, which leads us to FarmerCore is calling all creative technical masterminds with modding experience who want to receive exclusive early access to join the Discord. I'm really excited to see what kind of mods people come up with for this game. Unfortunately, I know nothing about that, but if you do, get to work because you could have a job soon. That said though, I cannot believe it's been 6 months since this game first came out. There's been so many changes and additions, it's been almost too hard to keep up with. Good thing this channel exists though, because I make videos about everything Murky Divers, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for watching. Y'all take care of yourselves, you be easy, stay positive, and of course, I will catch you guys on the flip.